everyone, and welcome to Lying Around Connecticut with Carol and Harry. I am Carol Kearns. My husband, Harry Shue, is our co-host. Our mission for the show is twofold: to provide information about Connecticut Lions events and to showcase the many different organizations and causes that Lions support locally, regionally, and internationally. Harry?
Good evening and welcome. Please consult our website at www.lions23b.org or your district spirit for more information on coming events.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lying Around Connecticut with Carol and Harry.
We are back for the final episode of the Windsor Locks Lions Comedy Show, and this is the continuation of comedian Rob Falcone. He's also an actor. Orange is the New Black, and The Sopranos.
Wow.
So he was great. So on
Indeed.
with the show.
En avant.
Watch a lot of TV. When I stay in hotels, you know, you don't get the cable you have at home, so sometimes you're forced to watch shows you don't normally watch. I don't know if anybody's into this. They had this marathon on one day of the show called Ghost Hunters. Did you ever see a ghost? No. Right? 3 hours I'm here. Did you see that? Ah! What the hell am I looking at? I mean, you wanted to take a string with a sheet tied to it and whip it across the camera real fast just to humor us, right? Take a kid, throw him against the wall. Poltergeist. They go down the basement, they go, ooh, did you feel that? It's damp and chilly. You're in a basement! Of course it's damp and chilly. Do you ever notice when you see pictures of ghosts, when they show you pictures of ghosts, they're always like in very elegant, you know, like 1800s, like Marie Antoinette kind of look, or Civil War uniforms, or you never see a ghost in a t-shirt and jeans, you know. And they're always from like the early 1800s, 1700s. And I said, gee, you know, and I figured it out. When you go to heaven, they're only up to that era. Yeah, see, that's what it is. There's a long line waiting to get out there. Jimi Hendrix is all the way in the back. And you better get dressed in something nice, because if you go up there dressed in casual, you're not going out looking like that. So when I die, I'm going to be buried in a Civil War uniform. So when I go back up, they're going to go, where the hell you been? No, you belong up front. You belong up front. I know the I watch a lot of nature shows. I love animals. Hate the mistreatment of animals. You know, I don't know this is going to work this far up, but I went to the Bronx Zoo. I hadn't been there in years. So I go to the Bronx Zoo. The animals there, they've been there for years. They all speak Spanish. It's amazing. I walk by the hippopotamus there. I go, Arroz con pollo. February 2nd, Groundhog Day, another cruelty to animals. Why do we do this? We drag this animal out of the house on a cold February morning. I won't go for bagels on a cold February morning. We surround him by 3 fat guys with black top hats on and black vests, right? He thinks they're maitre d's and he's dinner for that. I say leave the animal in his little house. Take those same 3 fat guys, let them stand outside buck naked. Other than the black top hats. If you see their testicles, it's going to be an early spring. Other than that, 2 more months of winter. Australia, they got some wild. Did you see? It was in the news. This woman comes home and sees a spider eating a possum in its house. Yeah, okay. Let me just say to you, if I ever saw that, there isn't a vehicle that goes fast enough that could get me the hell out of there. Now, you gotta be out of your mind. I wonder if that's in the brochure. Come to Australia. In every room. And there was Steve Irwin, may he rest in peace, the crocodile hunter. Antagonized those animals. No, sure, you turned it on, what was he doing? Riding on the back of the crocodile. Oh, the crocodiles, they like this. They don't like it. You know what the true story was about that Steve Irwin incident? That was a hit. Crocodiles got fed up. They got together and went, you know, we're going to take this guy out. But we can't make it look like it came from us. Little crocodile said, I think he's going swimming tomorrow. So the Sicilian crocodile said, that's good. Let the stingrays take care of it. We have Italians here tonight? What's Italians? Any Italians? All right up in front. Buonasera, signore. You don't speak Italian? No, Babadino, you got to do it. You don't know what I said, right? Okay. It's not dirty. But see, I knew you were Italian because you went like this. We talk with our hands. Yeah, we talk with our hands. We say, yeah, you ever see Italian guys when they say hello? It's like watching third base coaches. Yeah. Billy, how you doing, Billy? God bless. Everything all right? Yeah, no, I can't complain. Yeah, family's good, everything. Hey, when I was growing up, I thought my family studied. Hey, you know how we talked in my family? It's like, come here. No. Wiggle. I was brought up in a Jewish neighborhood. My father thought I was hanging out with the wrong kind of kids. Yeah, he comes over to me one day and goes, come here. Who are you hanging out with? What's the matter, Pop? Will you pick up these words retail? Jewish humor works up in Winslow. Went to Catholic school. Yeah. Sorry to say I'm one of the unfortunate children. I was never touched. I know you're going home, but I have just as much psychological damage. All I heard growing up was how cute I was. Now, if I was that cute, why the hell wasn't I ever approached? Questioning how cute I really was. I'm going to hell for that. It's all right. I read in the newspaper that the Vatican is complaining that they're broke, they need money. Sell a painting, for Christ's sake. Stop looking for Noah's Ark. When are you going to let that go? Oh, my God. Show me no piece of driftwood. Tell me it's Noah's Ark. End of story. I'm not going to... They don't find it because they don't listen to me. I told them, you want to find Noah's Ark. You gotta find Noah's house. I guarantee you the boat's on the side of the house. Probably got a tarp over it. One day it'll come up on American Pickers. It'll be like, Mike, it's got no boat in the back. Oh, we love to eat, don't we? Second best thing in life. When we get older, it'll be the first. When Italians talk about food, you get hungry just listening to them. We're so passionate. I saw these two Italian guys once, the Rocco Roccanino guys. You know, guys they started shaving when they were 4. They got no neck and one eyebrow, you know. Talking about cooking pork. The whole dialogue is, hey, whoa, wait. You know that pork, you know what you mean. Hey, I was an altar boy. They fired me because of food. First day I went, I saw they had wine. Being Sicilian, I went to second ever provolone and salami. I couldn't get it on that little wafer. There was like, nobody brought bread. Father, the peppers don't stay on these wafers. Ready? A gay Italian. Oh, no, that's it. You talk about food. I dated a Japanese girl, and boy, cultures clash. You find out real fast how cultures are different between Japanese and Italians. You know, like, it's like, you know, like sometimes you bring a little snack into the bed when you're watching TV. I turn around, my girlfriend's eating a raw flounder. Now, being Italian, I see a raw fish in bed, it's a whole different other message. When I'm on the phone with my uncle, what'd I do? Did I do something? That's all right. Whenever she pissed me off, I used to sneak up behind her and go, We're going, oh, it's been over 70 years. Let it go. Which brings me to the relationship part of the show. Hello, darling. Okay. I was with one woman for over 25 years. You're laughing, God bless you, like she knows what's coming. Over 25 years I was with her, and, well, they haven't found her, so I'm in the clear. Learn a lot on that internet. No. I had to go back to dating after over 25 years. I was, oh my God, I was out of touch. I mean, my pickup line was so old, my God. I don't think you can even get Quaaludes anymore. My friend said to me, go on the internet, right? You're all that dating on the internet. I want, you know what I found out? A lot of porn on that internet. I just got time to date. I'm exhausted afterwards. But I went on those dating sites, and I'm going to tell you something. Ladies are going to kill us. I turn on one, and it's like, I like to play tennis. I like to go horseback riding. I like to take long jogs, long walks. I like to go, I said, this one, 2 weeks. I'm dead of a heart attack. Doesn't anybody like to stay home, smoke a joint, and watch TV? And I'm getting set in my ways. You know what they ask you on these dating sites? How far would you like to reach out to meet a woman in mileage? I said about 1.5 miles, 2 miles. And no tolls. I'm not paying no tolls. No, because you got to understand something. Where I live, if I got a good parking spot, that's it. I'm in. So I had to go back out into the dating scene. And, well, ladies, I had a problem right off the bat. Garment, women's apparel. I did not know at the time about this garment that you wear underneath the clothing. That, well, it kind of holds everything in there. I met this lovely woman. Went out to dinner, went back to her place, sitting on the couch. I made a move, and, well, let's just say when that thing came off, I flew across the living room floor. I hit my head against the wall. I did a forward somersault, looked up and went, every man for himself, don't block the exits. It was like opening up a life raft. And today, it's so different. I mean, God bless the parents today that are bringing up children, because you got a lot to deal with. I mean, when I was growing up, my parents, and some of your parents, some of you people will remember this, the biggest pet peeve my parents had growing up was that I wanted to grow my hair long. That was it. And I wanted to, well, that was sleeping with my stepmother. That doesn't count. But, no, that was it. Just want to grow the hair long. Today, you have a kid, he comes home or she comes home, you don't know what they're going to have. They can have spikes in their head now. They got the rings in the ear, the rings in the nose. They got the plates. They're wearing plates in their ears now. You see, like cups and saucers. They got. I feel like I'm watching an old National Geographic magazine. They got big saucers in their ears. The tattoos, everything's tattooed. I met this girl who had tattoos all over her body. I couldn't have sex with her. She said, what's the problem? I go, the dragon. It stared at me. I can't do this with the dragon staring at me. No, don't turn over. I hate snakes. I hate snakes. I was waiting for a toucan to like go out of her armpit or something. And the piercing, my friends, they fixed me up with this girl whose tongue is pierced. I didn't know this. I just thought she talked funny. Oh, great. They fixed me up with somebody special. Nice. Take her for ice cream and just bring her home. You'll be okay. I found out her tongue was pierced is when I kissed her. It hit my filling. I hit the roof. Wow! And you see men and women today walk around, they pierce their eyebrow with a ring. Men and women, they both have, they pierce their eyebrow with a ring, but they don't hang anything off the ring. Right? I mean, you go through the trouble of putting the ring, you hang something. A little towel would look nice. Blue for guys, pink for girls. Good place for your keys, you never lose your keys. Hey, you don't know, I was once dared to pierce my nipples. Tear your eyes open. I didn't have the guts. I borrowed my grandmother's clip-ons. I thought that was cheating. Woke up with 4 nipples and 2 hickeys. So it's nothing right there. But then men take the cake. You see what men are doing? Men are piercing. Men are piercing. That's great, especially when you go to the bathroom at 2 in the morning and you forget that it's in, and your wife walks in and goes, "Why is the potpourri always wet when I walk in?" I told this girl, though, she got mad at me. I said to her, "Okay," I said, "You got your tongue pierced? All right, I'm going to pierce my hand with a magnet." You're right on the money with that, huh? Figure maybe she'll stick around down there a little while. Yeah, like that's what I want, more time. Then I figured, who wants more time? My body can't take it now. I mean, I'm getting older. I'm having sex now. The elbow starts to shake erratically. And she goes, "That was great." You turn a cramp into a move, right, fellas? It's like, hey, come on, I can do that anytime. Wait till the Charlie horse kicks in, then you're really going to hit the ceiling. I want more time. I get a kick out of Viagra. Yeah, I want a pill to give me a longer erection. I'm still going to be done in a minute and a half. What do we do with the rest of the time? Like ring toss? I mean, I'm done in 2 minutes. I got to lay on my back for 3 hours. I can't see the TV. You know how they say if you have an erection for 4 hours, you gotta go to the hospital? What do you wear? Probably a raincoat. I'd say you look like a pervert walking into the hospital with a raincoat on and an erection. They're gonna take notice to you. Harry, the hell with the gunshot wound. Look what just walked in. It's gonna be a riot. You know, they have this commercial that is most ridiculous Viagra commercial. It starts out with this absolutely beautiful, young, sexy girl laying on the bed. And she's like, "You have a problem? Yeah, you're not here. Leave the pills at home. Just you come over." But do you have a problem? In comes the guy that needs the Viagra. He's like 30. He looks like Tom Selleck. He's a good-looking football player. He needs Viagra. I mean, are you out of your mind? They should have a guy like me in the commercial, sitting at the edge of the bed in a robe going, "Any minute now, baby. Any minute now." Because if you ask me, a guy that young walks into a girl's bedroom and sees that little creature on the bed is stunning and everything, Viagra isn't the solution to his problem, because he's gay, is what it is. But then I met this lovely lady. She sent me a dirty picture of her, well, not dirty, but a picture of herself in a nightgown in front of her TV. Yeah, huh? You're picturing it, right? And I looked down at that and I went, "Oh my God. Look at the size of that TV. That's an 80-inch flat screen. Using her for scale, that's huge. So I asked her to move in with me. You know, I said, "You're bringing the TV, right?" But then it backfired because here I am, a beautiful 80-inch flat screen TV, and I'm watching Lifetime channel. And I'm like, and she's like, "You like it? It's good, isn't it?" Like, "Oh yeah, I'm enjoying it." Okay, it's settled. I'm a lesbian. Huh? No, it was no Lifetime. See, if it was Hallmark movies, I would have said that. Yeah, but I said Lifetime. Now you're going Hallmark, which you want to just cut your wrists because they're showing Christmas movies in July. Okay, but you know, it's funny. I found out real fast when she moved in how different men and women are. I mean, I have known my whole life we've been trying to figure each other out, but You know, men are simple. I mean, in my shower before she moved in, bottle of shampoo, bar of soap, cut and dry. She moved in, I had to install a shelving unit. Ladies, right? With the exfoliates and the foliates and the rejuvenates and the laminates. And she comes out of that bathroom, she looks the same as when she walked in. Men and women have been trying to figure each other out since the beginning of time. We try to understand. I understand one thing. I think I know now why the male praying mantis wants his head bit right off after having sex. Isn't that something? The female bites the guy's head off after having sex. If I was ever to come back as a praying mantis, I would want to be so gay. She's a health nut. When I first met her, she said, "I'm vegan." I went, "Oh, that's why you look like you're dying." Great thing about taking a girl out who's vegan, when you take her out for dinner, it comes to like $6. Beans, sprouts, oats. Felt like I was dating a farm animal. But she's a health nut, and when I got home, everything changed. I got eggs with no yolks. Butter that's not butter. She gives me the cliched line, "You can't tell it's not butter." I go, "Honey, it's not melting in the pan." NASA called. They're coming by to see what this substance is. She tells me, "What are you buying orange juice for?" "Squeeze it yourself, fresh squeeze. 5 oranges for $1. It cost me $42 to have a half glass of orange juice. And I got carpal tunnel syndrome from doing that. But the worst, soy milk. Thank you. Have pity. But what was funny is she gave it to my cat. My cat looked at me, "Are you kidding? Soy milk? When the hell are you going to talk to her?" You know she toilet trained me last week? I went, "You toilet trained the cat?" She says, "It was simple. I took the litter box, I put it on the toilet bowl. After 2 weeks, I took it off. Now the cat goes right in the bowl." "Well, you don't put nothing in the bowl." Here's this poor cat drank the balance on 1.5 inches of porcelain. He's like, I walk in the bathroom, he gives me a look like, "Don't you say a word. When the hell are you going to talk to her? Soy milk and now this? What am I, a parakeet?" You know, I've come to the conclusion, I don't think I'm really pussy in this house. Well, we get along. Food is very important too. I'm at the point in my life now when I'm having sex, I'm thinking about the piece of cake I got in the fridge. When I come on my way home from a show, late at night, I know what I'm faced with. I mean, who wants a carrot? You know, I mean, that's not what you're driving home to look forward to. So I stop at a fast food place, you know, shove that down before, which is bad. Especially at 1:30 in the morning, and the place is White Castle. I bulked up, onion rings, belly bombers, topped it off with that chocolate chip. That was at 1:30. And you know how it starts. You're in the car and you get, oh. No. It might just be gas. But you know it's not gas because it drops, it turns, and you rise up off the seat of the car. Oh no! And the first thing you do is you ask God for help. Oh God, please God, like He's going to help you. Like God isn't entitled to have a laugh also. You know, like He's going to say, "Yeah, I'm going to help you." I'm calling Peter and Andrew here to see what goes on. We're hysterical. Dad. Oh God, please God, let me make it to home. Then you do the dance, you know, anything to keep it up there. Oh. I got this. There's the house, I'm going to make it. I parked the car, I made it. I can't get out of the car. So you say, "Okay, I got this, I just got to do it right." You open up the car door and say, "I got this. Just don't cough." Because if you cough, you're going to find out real fast why they call these babies sliders. And I mean mean, I make a beeline for the house, and in that condition, a beeline is this. I open the door, I go right to the bathroom, and the cat's sitting there.
Oh my God.
How the hell are you going to talk to her? Yeah, you're a lovely crab. Before I go, I know Jimmy, when he brought me up, he said I was on The Sopranos, and I could feel it as soon as I hit the stage, that you all looked at me and went, I never saw him on The Sopranos. I was introduced to the last episode of the 6th season on The Sopranos. I was AJ's boss on the construction side, Mr. Caravallo. If you blinked or turned your head, you missed my scene. You want to see it? I'll do it for you. All right, this is acting. You give me about 20 minutes to get into character. Center. Last episode, 6th season. AJ's boss on the construction site, Mr. Caravallo. Soprano! That's it. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Thank you all. Well, Falcone, ladies and gentlemen, let him hear it. Claudia Scavola, I'm Jimmy Q. Thanks a lot for coming out. Really appreciate it. Did you enjoy that? My pleasure. Gotta do it.
Before everybody leaves, I want to thank you again for
Hello
coming.
again, everyone. Now, wasn't that a fun-filled night?
It really was. The crowd seemed to have a great time. And the food was delicious here, wasn't it? As always. So, we had a great time. But that's going to do it for this episode of Lying Around Connecticut with Carol and Harry. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
We hope you enjoyed our show this evening. Tune in next week for another Lying Around Connecticut with Carol and Harry. Good night.
Bye-bye.